wrong game. Right, yes. So this is Advanced Minesweeper. For those who have not seen it, it's Tametsi. Feel free to ask if you need any coverage of the rules, but until then we'll just kind of assume people are familiar at this point. Yeah, I played a good amount of Monolith on stream in Chateau. I have not played with the DLC yet. The DLC may help address my biggest problem with Monolith. Speed Frog. Oh, yes, that is true in Chateau, because it's not in the database. I have a sub-list of stuff that I have kind of brief comments and ratings for of stuff that's not in the database. I should maybe, like, I don't know, enlist people to add stuff to the Video Game Geek database? I don't know. It's kind of a silly thing in some ways, but... This person's not very good at Tetris. Alright, see you later, Frog. Let's see. Okay, so we've got one here. We've got 3 out of those 4, so we've got 1 here. Does that mean anything? That means nothing. Okay, good talk. So we've got 2 of those, 1 of those. Oh, that means these 3 have to be, because there's the 4 there. Okay. And this over here is not a 2-1 situation because of the backwards diagonal over here. This is a 2-1 situation, though. We got that. And we've got these, make that safe. And now this makes the safe. Oh, and that finishes all of this up. Did a quick skim of our column numbers, and those still mostly look irrelevant. Okay, so we got that, right? Making sure I'm not missing something. Okay. And we've also got color numbers as well. How many mines are remaining in the color? This one was a bit more stylish, so it these numbers are less likely to be useful in this puzzle than they are in most, but... Ah, delicious countdown. My truest friend. Is a column number worth something here? This is almost good, but not quite. Likewise here. Hey, quite. Yeah, we played a lot of good Minesweeper variants on stream at this point. Well, I guess two. Well, one's a series of 3 games, so depending on how you count, but it gets crazier, but it also gets easier. Like this, so there's 150 levels in Tametsi, and this is level 80. So that kind of gives you some idea. They aren't like directly linear in difficulty, but it definitely starts easier than this. Well, it does reasonably normally look this way, Neek. It's just that this level is Tetris. Let's see here. But yeah, quite. If you haven't seen this before, things to note. So Minesweeper rules that you've got mines, and you got cells with numbers in them indicating how many mines are next to them. We've also got column numbers that indicate how many mines are in that column, and we've got color numbers that indicate how many mines are remaining in that color. Normally there aren't this many colors, but they wanted to do Tetris, so it's a little more colorful than average. The other important thing to note is that we are playing with a countdown mode, so all the numbers show how many mines are remaining rather than how many mines are total. And that is optional, but it is so much better, and I love it, and it's the greatest thing ever. Okay, we already looked at that area a fair bit. What about over here? So we know 2 of those 3, so that means all of these are safe. So one of these, exactly this one. One or 2 of these, 0 or 1 of these. Does this tie into the column numbers at all? It's a really good song. It was one of the first viewers suggested songs, actually, like way back in the day. The colors are pretty spread out. There's no like centralized colors over here. There's only 8 green squares, but nah. Linked mask. Huh? I did not see that one. It's a few of the demos, not a lot of them, I suppose. Solitaire battleship. Huh? Can we do something fancy like this? It's seeming pretty dubious. Because, like, this is 5 plus 2. Oh, wait. No, that's less. That's. No, never mind. I can't do math. Math is wrong. It's about to get excited. I was like, that seems very fortuitous. No. Not so much. I'm a little curious about this, actually. Because there's 5 in, that's probably not helpful. It just means 4 of these columns that are not green are, mines. 4 of those 8? Yeah, who cares? Who cares? That ain't nothing. Should probably be using different colors because those mean different things, but... This almost caps out, like, because there can only be at most 1 here, there's 1 here, and there's 4 cells left, and 3 of those 4 are mines. Oh, and they can't all be these 3, actually? I think that means this has to be a mine. Because if those 3 are all mines, none of these can be mines, and therefore this can't be satisfied because these can't both be mines. Bit of a convoluted step, but I think it tracks. So these 2 columns add up to 5. So we've got 1 here. We've got at most 1 here. So that's 2. So if all of those were filled, that would add up to 6 mines. But if we fill all 3 of those, it doesn't work. So we know 2 of those 3 are, and this one is... Seems like that tracks to me. Hey, Dragonheart. It's much more Minesweeper than Picross, but the column numbers are They aren't really Picross column numbers because there's always just a single number referring to mines. But it still makes people think of Minesweeper. Okay, so we know 2 of those are, right? That's how that worked. Only one of those is... So these 2 should be safe from that previous logic as well. I can do that, right? Yeah, cool. Okay, so we know one of these has to be because of the 2, so that makes this one safe. Oh, we know only one of these is, so this has to be. One of these 2 has to be, so that makes those safe. One of these 2, oh, yeah, because that's already a mine. Never mind. So we got 1 mine here, 1 mine here. That only puts 1 in the green, so we know 3 of these are... That doesn't amount to much, right? I don't think so. Also yes, Doug. Also yes. I think if we can expand more with this board state, that means we probably could have earlier, but maybe the column numbers do the magic. Oh, this 2 is maybe a thing. Not particularly. Oh wait, if we know 3 of these 4 are, I think that actually, because only, like, I think that makes both of these mines. I don't think that matters very much, but I think that tracks. Alright, so we got 1 here, we got 1 here, so that means because of this 3 column number, we've got 1 here. So 3 of the remaining green cells have to be filled, because we've got 1 here, so 3 of these have to be, but, so if we look at this 2 here, let me grab another color here. All the colors are used on this board. It's a little awkward. So because of this 2, 1 or 2 of these have to be. So no more than 1 of these can be. So these 2 have to be to fill the count here. And furthermore, that means exactly one of these is, and that means exactly one of these is, which means this is a mine, and this is safe. And this is safe. Yeah. Okay, and then we've got ones overlapping, making that safe. So that was a little bit of fancy pants logic trade to get there, but you know, I will take it. We've got 1 mine in orange at this point. Oh, we got 0 in green, so we can click those out now. The overlapping ones gives us that. So one of these 2 is, and one of these 2 is, for whatever that's worth. Not a lot, probably. Doesn't seem to be worth much. So one of these is, and one of all of these are. Oh, that makes this a mine, right? And I think that means this square here is safe because of the red count. Because we've got the one here, so overlapping the two. One of these has to be. And then we've got the 2 column number. So no more than one of all of these can be. But one of these red has to be because of this over here, so that makes all of those safe. That seemed to have done less for us than we would have liked. Let's see, so we know one of these is... Do we care? 3 of those are... This, Oh, is that, illicit? Yeah, you're right. That, Just happenstance. There's a decent amount of Chrono Cross music on the playlist, Dragon. Yasunori Matsuda is certainly not underrepresented in the playlist, I would say. There's a fake orange square because I clicked something I shouldn't have. It wasn't, it didn't hit a mine, but we didn't actually have the logic. It's a Valve promotion, there you go. Pretty sure I know one of these is. That actually might matter for the 4. Oh, and that would actually make this a mine. That would be helpful. Okay, let's look at this logic with the light blue here. And these numbers up here. So we know one of these is. So that means we know one of these is. But because of orange, we know... Oh, we don't actually know exactly one. Well, at most one, though. That's fine, right? At most one... at most one doesn't work. No, that doesn't logic, because I needed there to be exactly one here to logic out that only 2 of these blues here could be. But because this could still be a mine... It could technically be all 3 of these blues, and that destroys my convoluted trail. Hey, Templar. Oh, and another important thing to note for anyone that was new and hasn't seen Tametsi before, there's never any guessing required. These are all handcrafted levels. That was just highlighting for what I was looking at. I was trying to emphasize what I was looking at. I'm no longer looking at that, so we should get rid of that. So because of this, we know one of those is, which also means we know one of those is. So that means both of these two are mines, right? So we got one here, we've got one here, because of the 2 count of purple over here. Okay, so both of those. Wait. Nope. This diagonal here from the 4. Almost missed that. Because this was drawn in there and it's a. At least one we already knew just from the 2 column number, because 2 of these 3, so it's a 1 or 2 in any given 2 of those 3 cells. That doesn't change anything, I believe. We know one of these 2 is, I suppose, from the combination of column numbers and all the other info. I don't think we especially care about that either. We don't have enough numbers next to the gray cells to do more counting in them right now. Thanks, Ed. There's so much almost information. Like 1 or 2 of those is, but we don't really care. There's The color's still terrible. I was trying to find something that would have high contrast with all the other colors, but that's a bit tough here. Greetings, little M. I see, Walrus. I mean, that's one way to handle it, I suppose. Killer cage logic, huh? Killer's not necessarily harder than regular Sudoku, little. It just depends on how the puzzle's designed. There's a lot of crazy variant stuff that can actually be quite a bit easier than the difficult standard puzzles. They kind of just add a different way of thinking about the puzzle, another piece of logic to have in your toolbox. We'll see how long it takes me to get what multiple people in chat have found here. Just two Kikuras instead. I have not enjoyed the small amount of Kikuru I have done, but I mean, that was also true of Sudoku until we found handcrafted variant Sudokus that were a lot more interesting, so it's very possible there's some form of Kikuru I would like. Solitaire Battleship. I'm sorry, my childhood is not your childhood. I don't know Solitaire Battleship. Let's see here. We've got one here. We've got one or two here. We've got one or two here also. Yeah. Yeah, the Ocarina of Time Sudoku is pretty good. Even speaking as someone that's lukewarm on Ocarina of Time. There's some possibility, like, I've seen such magazine before and just don't remember it. Like, I seem to have a broadly weaker, like, long-term memory than most people. Oh, it's not a matter of understanding it reused. I've just been skipping over those messages, trying to refigure it out myself. Yeah, as we often do with puzzle games. So we get to have everyone be like, it's right there, it's right there, just do that to it, you can solve the whole puzzle from there, just... You're now playing Solitaire Battleship. Well, maybe you've got a convert, Ryuz. Hey, G-Volt. Because of illicit information, just pretend it's an orange square. I mean, I didn't misclick. I incorrectly deduced. All games are either Picross or Twilight Princess. Those are really the only two games that exist. Those games are also Twilight Princess, little one. Well, clearly that's Twilight Princess, Sparking. Hey there, Go-Go. To be clear, I played about 2 hours of Twilight Princess and got sick that I was still stuck in a tutorial in a world where climbing ladders took 5 years, and I just stopped playing. That's my Twilight Princess experience. They're actually Beneath the Apple Manor likes Speed Frog. Music wants me to finish this. Oh, what if I do this? Is that we could do some math. 7, 8, 11. I don't know if that's terribly helpful. It might be. 11, 11, 12, 13, 14, right? So there's 3 mines here and there's 2 mines here. So that means there's 1 mine here, there's 1 mine here. So 5. That is not very visible in the orange, but wait, and then there's one here, right? That makes these 2 tiles safe. So there's 3 here, 2 here, that. So it's 1. This is 6. So there's 3, 4, 5. Oh, no. Not that they're safe. This is the 6th. One of these is a mine, which I think might actually be helpful. Let's see. 6. Yeah. I don't know if that 1 split is actually any different than any of the other 1 splits. We have a lot of 1 splits around this 4, but not quite enough to actually do anything with. Roblox is Picross. Okay, what if I also include this? Get a little silly here. Okay, so... I guess at that point we have to actually include this too, don't we? I don't think that ends up being super helpful. Maybe if we don't do the 4, it is better. That's just all of the numbers, right? So that doesn't mean anything. We're just testing our ability to count, aren't we? Alright, we can count to 9, everybody. We've done it. Can break it down a little bit more. Does this do anything helpful for us? If we actually look at the 4. I don't really know what to do with the 3 to do anything fancy there. But mostly I'm like trying to force this convoluted line of logic to work because I wasn't finding the much easier line of logic. Let's see. There's other ways. There's so many different ways to count this. Like one of these ways gonna do the trick. And this is 3 or 4. Sure is 3 or 4. Oh wait, no. I was missing a count. I'm glad I double checked, right? So this is 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that means this square is safe, and this square is safe, and this is a mine, I believe. So double checking this. We got 2 in purple. So we got 2 here. We know one of these is from the total count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this has to be at least 3 because of this and this. So this is exactly 3. So we've now clicked on this number. Damn it. Why was that wrong? One of the... Yeah, that wasn't right. Interesting. Where in the line did that miss? So that's 14. I can count there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 11. So that means there's 3 over here. Which means there's 2 over here. And we know there's 1 there and there's 1 there. Wait, did I just misclick? What did I actually click? Well, I mean, I've already clicked it, so I might as well, like, because there has to be one. Yeah, no, I clicked this, and that was a mine. Yeah. No, I didn't misclick. Because the logic was that 3 of these 4 had to be, and, oh. No, I just missed the chain at the very end. Well, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. Yeah, my chain, there's something else missing, yeah. It was earlier in the chain. Because if exactly 3 of these have to be, then from this and this, exactly 1 of these is, so this one has to be safe. So that 3 here is somehow wrong? This is 2 somehow? Oh, because I was basing on this and that wasn't counting this. Yes. Well, in either case, it's required G-Volt, so, like, I'm either, marking this as a mine and then screwing something up, or I'm clicking on this, so... this here is not actually guaranteed safe because it was based on this logic, and this logic is faulty. I mean, it's apparently guaranteed safe from something else. Or no, it isn't. That one's the mine, actually. So I could have clicked on this mine instead if you prefer. Either way, I'm clicking a mine. Yeah, I didn't remember this one as being like it didn't stand out as my memory as a super rough one, but it certainly hasn't been. Well, we did some fancy things to get like this bit here. Like the first stuff's easy. This stuff was kind of hard. There might have been an easier way to do it, and then this has been kind of hard, although chat's found, like, I think 2 different routes. Thanks, Dalek. Thanks for the hot tip there. This looks weird when we solve it wrong. Proest of strats, Derek. Sometimes just solving it is faster than looking at what you did last time. All right, we're back where we were. Okay, so my convoluted nonsense didn't work and I'm sad. Let's look at I guess, well, we looked at like all of this column nonsense. Let's look at this column nonsense and see. I mean, it's a little problematic with the overlap over here, but we have actually looked at these columns before, I think, but let's see. So this is 8, and that's 5 of it. And we know there's a 2 in here, so that's 7. So we know one of these 3. Oh, that's not true. We're counting this one too. The 3 is big. Spreading all the way over here. 7. Wait. We, okay, hold on. We know 2 of this 5 chunk is. Well, we know one of that is, so we know one of these is. Oh, hey, this is good. That does something with our previous logic, right? You missed the creamsicle. It's been a decent amount of time since I've had a creamsicle, I think. 6, 9, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Wait, do we have a pair of this? I don't think we did. Does this not actually give us a different trajectory on this 4? Clue! Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right, actually, Dalek. You are right. We had figured out this. I don't remember how we figured that out. But no one objected when we figured it out, so... Oh yeah, based on the yeah, I remember. Based on the red stuff. Okay. The L was because there's 2 mines in red, and now there's a 1 mine. Well, specifically there's 1 here, and then there was 2 left in that set. Because of the red count on the right here. So basically I was panning out everything that was in these columns and seeing if I could get anything useful out of it. So far it's just been a different way to determine that one of the 3 of these is. One of these is, which is slightly new, but I don't think actually helps anything. We know one of those 2 is, one of these 2 is, one of these 2 is, and one of these 2 is. Alright, let's look at blue then. So, maybe it gives us this is a safe tile or something? Let's see, this is 4, 5, 6 of 7. So this is actually a safe tile from this, I think. So 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Gonna click on this. So we know one of those two is. So that means we know one of those is. Just that. Do we care? Let's see. Okay, we know one of these is from the column 2 up here, and this one here. So we know one of those is. But okay, so this one down here is safe. Do we trust our previous logic that led us to this? That seemed good. So one of those is, so that means this is. Overlapping ones. Two of those are, so we know two of those are, so these two are safe and this is a mine. Okay. We can do lots of stuff here, right? So, because we've got the one left in red. So because of this 3, 2 of those are, that means 2 of these are, which means this 2's already satisfied, which means both of these are safe, and that's a mine. Okay. There we go. The creamsicle is vindicated. Alright, well, clearly that was too easy. Let's do one of these nonsense challenge levels. Oh god, lattices. Alright. No diagonals. So that's the important thing to emphasize on this level. There are no diagonals. See a lot of almost with our column information. Probably let's look at roads. That's another almost. Like any of these 3s, at least one of these has to be, but... This is visually hard because the orange looks like background, looks like dead space, so like this 2 looks like it's only got 3 cells next to it. Because they're not small squares, so my brain like defaults to filtering that out. So it's like kind of a concerted effort to make sure I am catching that right. Meanwhile, these squares are actually dead space. There are no diagonals. So, like, this 3 refers to only these 4 cells. It doesn't refer to this big orange cell. Oh, that's true. There is that option. Mostly would just use that for emphasis. A little too much bother to use for use for me, I think, at this point in my Tametsi career. Okay, so because one of these has to be, no more than one of these can be, so at least one of these has to be, and at least one of these has to be. Okay. So exactly one of these, exactly one of these, that means both of these are mines. And okay. Gives us all of that. Nice, Novo. And greetings to you. Oh, we've still got a couple of freebies over here that'll probably help us do other things. Not quite on that. This question mark. Yeah, I can see how this number might make things easy. Yeah, Hexine's puzzles are not as carefully crafted as Hex cells for sure. And then realized it had no countdown mode. I did formally suggest it to the devs. You would install it without completing a single level. Seems reasonable. Seems reasonable. The devs were in the awkward spot of or not awkward spot, the frustrating spot of saying they thought countdown mode might make it too easy. And I'm like, that's not challenge. If that's challenge, then your game is not hard enough. Yeah, that would be a potentially hard thing to figure out how to handle in Excel Snow Home. There's probably a way you could display that reasonably, but it would require a little extra panache. But yeah, that kind of reminded me of when I talked to one of the devs of Convoy that specifically was like, no, we like having event options that are objectively terrible that you just have to trial and error to figure out that they're objectively terrible. Like that's a good thing for the game. And I'm like, no, it isn't. Twin Judge. Well, I don't think Twin Judge even existed at that point. But. Exactly, Spark it. Well, Twin Judge existed when we played Convoy on stream, No Home. But part of the reason I delayed playing it was because it had those kind of problems, and therefore I didn't play it when it released. Exactly, Ketsuzoku. It's just a newbie trap. Mm-hmm. Oh, hi, motherboards. Okay, so at least one of these has to be... Oh, we can choose a different color now. Let's go with, like, green. So at least one of those has to be... Although I guess that's how we... That's the same indication yellow's been. So it might as well be that. And because of this one here, at least one of those has to be perfect. So we're combining these columns and this number here. And that row. So that means this and this are safe. Which now means exactly... And that means exactly one here. And that means exactly one here. Although it also just means... Oh, no, orange. See, I told you. Orange is gonna look deceptive. Oh, that got a big old 4 over here. Oh, but it's actually attached to 5 cells. Fancy that. You can click this because there's no orange left. Alright, that's all our cleanup off of all of that. That was quite a bit. That was quite a bit. Oh, no, we still got a lot of options there. Oh, this is done now. This is the Black Mage Village Motherboards. Let's see, we've got 5 left in gray. How's that look? Probably some way to slice this. Yeah, we guarantee mine there. Double checking I'm not missing a... Purple is now easier to count. Salutations here in darkness. I hope you enjoy. Tametsi is quite good. Recommend it strongly. I don't know if this is actually on Humble. I'm guessing it's not, but maybe. Nope, it is not. Okay. You know, just a little $3 game with 100+ hours of content. If I never found out about countdown mode, I probably would have only played like 40 hours of this game, and it still would have been well worth it. But countdown mode's important. Okay, so we've got 2, we've got 5. Okay, so that means this and this are safe. Because this one had to be satisfied by the leftover purples there, if anyone missed the leap I did there. There was like a hop of logic. It wasn't a leap, but What's not in the columns here? So okay, yeah, we can do this and this actually. Yeah, this is great, right? So this is 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, for some reason I thought that added up to 8 out of 10. No, we are missing more than that. I mean, we've got that. It's getting close, but it's still not close enough, right? It just tells us once again there's a 1 at the bottom. Thanks. We've done it again. All right, good work on us. Yep. All right. Math is still functioning. As far as we can tell, math has not failed us. Oh, we've got a safe. Oh no, we don't. No, we don't. This seems dubious at best. There's, you know, 4 of our 10. It's 8. So helpfully, 2 out of these cells here are mines. 2 out of those random assortment of 6 cells are mines. Now it's just solved off of that alone, clearly. Dual colors squares. Yeah, that is a mechanic that would be functional. I am unsure how pleasant it would be. Does it do anything different if we look at it from that perspective? Yeah, it gets us this. Still unclear if I care about that. Oh, I can actually combine this column and this row because the square they overlap is known, right? Yeah, I think that works, right? So if we look at that, we've got 1, 2, 3 covering that row and column. Yeah. 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 It's not very often you can actually combine a row and column, so I'm a little excited. Why are so many of these still locked? I thought I just remembered these opening up a little bit sooner than they do, apparently. I was gonna do a few more scattered bits of that. Oh god, wires is coming up. Alright. Misdirection. Oh. Oh, this is probably a useful thing. Let's see. 1 or 2, 0, 1, 1 or 2, 0 or 1. One or two, 1 or 2. Maybe not. It doesn't have the symbol cathodic, so clearly not. Exactly, cathodic. I mean, a 1 or 2 here doesn't do anything either, based on the only 1 in blue over here. That was the joke, Super Mike, man. Cathodic likes their little trolley questions like that. 0 creamsicles. I mean, there might be other ways to do it, Dalek, but the logic was there's 3 cells next to this 2, so any 2 of them have to be either 1 or 2. So 1 or 2, 0, 1, 1 or 2, which means those 3 are 0, 1, which means these 2 are 0, 1, which means any number of these, any 3 of these, or excuse me, 3 out of 4 of these cells next to the 4 have to be, so any 2 can be a 1 or 2 set. So we got 1 or 2 sets there. Oh, we could do it this way too, though. So any possible set there. So it does mean that one of those has to be right. Making sure my count was right. Yep. So exactly one of these. Exactly one of these, exactly one of these, exactly one of these. And one there means this is safe. Both of these have to be mines, I think. So 0, 1, which means 1 or 2, which means 0, 1, which means 1, 1, 1, blip, blip. Oh, that's not a column number. Never mind. $27 grays. Time to start counting? Ah, we got a 2-1 right here, so that makes this a mine. One of these is a mine. And a 2-1 here. Which then does this number, yep. Okay, so because of this 1, I guess we should draw it here. So we've got 0, 1, which makes this a 1 or 2, 0, 1, 1 or 2, 0, 1, has to be a 1, makes this a mine, 1, 1, 1, 1. I think that's this, right? So 1, blip, 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 blip. Hey, Flower Hex. Not supposed to count grays yet, are we? We've got a 1 or 2 here. That's probably useful. So we got a 1 or 2. Yeah, that's useful. So that makes that a 0, 1. Which means this is a 1, this is a 1, this is a 1. Now we can count. Oh. I was like, what am I missing? Okay. Alright. Determined. Determined flower. It takes a while to get good at, certainly. Like, anyone watching should keep in mind that this is my second playthrough, so don't get discouraged if you're doing worse, and sometimes I'm still missing stuff, even so. But that level was nice and smooth. That was satisfyingly fast. Man, I thought hitting 81 was actually going to open up more of this stuff. Rude. Oh, good. We got a D20 over here. Alright. No. There's too many cells around that 5 still. But that does mean that this is a 1 or 2. So this is a 0. Oh god, that's the wrong color. Let's go red here. It's not gonna show up well in the orange. Yeah. Yellow. White? White. Let's do white. Okay, so that makes this a mine. 1, 1. Okay, now the 5's set, right? So we got 1 here. We've got 1 here. By set, I mean we got those, but that also clears up these 2. Oh yeah, they did roll a 3. I didn't even like process that. I'm far from a Game Boy music connoisseur. I've done a lot more with NES music searching than Game Boy music, but Trip World's probably my favorite Game Boy soundtrack. Okay, this 3 here looks kind of promising. So that's one or two. Hmm. That's not enough to do anything there. Oh, there's just 3 around this, 3 over here, so that's helpful. Okay, so because one has to be here, no more than one can be here, so both of these are mine. These are both, or one of those is mine, one of these are mine, and the rest of the 2 can be revealed. Okay, we got one here, so that makes that. There's only 3 next to the 2, so we got that one. We've only got 2 count left in blue, so we've got one here and one here. So I'm trying to do this at a decent clip, but still like pay attention to the weird shapes and try to make sure they don't bamboozle me here. No, that's still touching the blue over here. Okay. Alright. We've infected, our die roll is now at 2. Okay, so we got this now. I think that does this on the 4. Right? Yeah. Does this mean there's something else we can do with green? Because this all doesn't seem like it. Oh, this now encroaches over here, so we can do this. Yes. Okay. So what else does that do for us? Oh, it means one of these 2 is, so these are all safe. And we've got a 2-1 overlap here that makes that a mine. How's it going, Chocolate Cake? Thank you for the host. Hope you are well. Okay, I think we can make this a mine, right? I'll draw to make sure, and so people can follow my logic. So we've got these here, so that there's 3 cells next to this too. So if we take any two, at least 1 or 2 of those are. So that means this is a 0 or 1, so this has to be a mine. Yeah, so that's a mine. So this has to be mine. Bloop. Oh, yeah, that. Yeah, I like Tametsi a lot, chocolate cake. After all, Tametsi is the the 33rd best indie game of the 2010s. So it's pretty good. I dig it. I probably won't go so far as to memorize that list. Also, several things have already well, I don't know about several, but a few things have shifted since I did that countdown a year ago. Like Celeste is higher now. Let's see, we got 3 grays. That's probably our go-to play here. Is it? Oh, no more than one of these can be, so one of these have to be, so this one here is safe, right? So we got that, so... Yeah. So you're safe, but that doesn't tell us anything. Yeah, one shot is very high. One shot is number 3. So I really liked one shot. One shot beat FTL. That's really all you need to know, right? Okay, so that means one of these has to be, and that clears everything else, right? Yeah, so this does actually. D20, nice and smooth. Oh, hi, Ibon. All right. After struggling a bit on wrong game, I feel like I regained my confidence a little bit on D20 and lattice 2 there. And misdirection. Yeah, we kind of crushed misdirection also. I'm still like, I'm afraid of wires. I have memories of wires. No, nothing specific. Just that it was really, really hard. That's all I remember. Waffle. We should take a break, I suppose. Why am I afraid? We'll do it. We'll do better than we did originally. But I'm still allowed to be afraid. Oh, damn it, Dalek. Shaking my head. Shaking my head. Okay, so what do we reckon? Just, yeah, we'll just stick with Tametsi. Just have a nice, chill puzzle stream for the rest of the night. I think that's fine. I will remind folks that we're going to be continuing Outer Wilds next stream. So if you're interested in that at all, make sure you show up for something that's actually scheduled for a change instead of... We haven't had a plan ahead of time very often lately, but we're trying to keep that one consistently planned ahead because I know a lot of people are specifically excited about that one. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out. Feel free to drop a follow if you're new, and we'll be back in a few minutes. And yeah, enjoy the playlist in the meantime. See you shortly, folks. Alrighty, we are back, folks. We just are we just jumping in wires? Or wires? What's up? Let's see. So we got one here. That's one here. That's one here. That's one here. We've got one here, which means there's one here, which means this is safe. So we've got two, we've got one. Let's see. So because this is one, three of those four are, which means this is a one or two. So this is a 0 or 1, which means this is a 1 or 2. Which means this is a 1, this is a 1. This is a 1, this is a 1. These are both mines. Where would you be talking about? Over here, I bought? Because one of these 4 was a 1, and then one of these was a 1. Did I say that one of these was a 1 originally? Because that would be wrong. Welcome back here. Okay, what did I actually do to start this? Did I start this off on a bed of lies? It was feeling so good. We were just zooming. So, all right. No bed of lies. No bed of lies. Click at this reset button. Bed of sadness instead of a bed of lies. Yeah, indeed, Kira. Okay, so we had one there, which meant there's one here. I falsely said that meant there is one here. And that, like, we now know that actually has to be true, I think, but, yeah, that doesn't actually do anything. Okay, let's, not build a bed of lies. So this is 2 or 3. So this is 1 or 2. Which means these are both mines. Wait, did I do it wrong again? What? Did I say this was 2 or 3? Because that's blatantly wrong. I apparently cannot focus this level very well right now. Okay, 1, 1, 1 or 2. 2 or 3. One or 2. That doesn't do anything. Alright, I'm going to a different wire. This wire is garbage. Alright, we've got 2 here. We got 1 here. We've got a question mark here. What the hell? I hate wires. Wires so bad. Like, we don't really care that this is 0 or 1, right? So, like, this is 1 or 2, this is 0 or 1. This is 2 or 3. This is 0 or 1. Oh yeah, this is good. This is 2 or 3. I'm gonna double check. We got 2. We got 1. Because we've got 1, the 2 means that this is a 0 or 1. Because of the 0 or 1 on this 2, that means this is a 1 or 2. Makes this a 0 or 1. Makes this a 2 or 3. Makes this a 0 or 1. Makes that a 2 or 3. Makes that exactly a 2. Makes both of these safe. Okay, that's a 2. That's a 1. That's a 2. That's a 1. That's a 1. That's a 1. That's a 1. These two are both safe. Okay. Not lies. I hope. We've got 4 here. Yeah, okay, so that's blip, blip, blip. And blip, blip. Okay. Wire. But that was the easy wire. It's not like this gives us any column numbers. These are all distinct. This is 4 separate levels. We got 2. We got 1. We got 1. We got 1. We've got 0 or 1. We've got 3 or 4. We've got 0 or 1. And we've got 2 or 3. We've got exactly 2. So we got 1. We've got 1. I think that means these 2 are safe, but let's double check. 2, 1. Oh, we already knew. Wait, hold on. Ratings win stuff here. That's a reasonable place to be stuck. Alright, well, I can always redo that logic if I want. Let's do this from this end. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. One, one, one. Yep, that is correct, Noam. I would have another winter on the playlist as well from the Scott Pilgrim game OST if it wasn't gonna get the VOD meeting. Two. One. Oh, we've got a 1-3 over here. That's free. Okay, so that means... Playlist busting out some jams. So this is 0, 1. This is 1 or 2. This is 0, 1. This is 3 or 4. So that's 0 or 1. Which makes that 2 or 3. Which makes that 0 or 1. Which makes that 2, right? Yeah. I'm gonna see if we can figure out anything about these middle mines, actually. It's probably something else we could do first, but this is fine. Alright, so that's 7. Okay, I think that means both of the middle spots have to be mines. Because that already covers 7, and there has to be 2 more, so there has to be 9, and there's only 5 here and 2 here. Yeah, okay. One. 1. 0, 1. 1 or 2 has to be a 1. So 1, 1, 1. So 1 or 2. 1 or 2. Which means that... H plus. Destroyed the H plus. Alright, so that's one. That's one. So this is 1 or 2. So that's 0 or 1. So that's 1 or 2. This is exactly 1. Otherwise, we've got 10 mines here and 10 mines here. So that should probably be enough to fill in those gaps. 1, 1. Oh, if we do this the other way, this is better. We got 2 here, there's 1 here. So we got paired ones all the way down. But we've got this 2 here, so we can have 1 here and 1 here. Alright. Easiest level tonight. That requires specific types of logic, and if you can apply that specific type of logic, it works really well. But if you don't know that specific type of logic and the, like, basically applying the 0 or 1 ability to skip holes in the wires, like that, I think was kind of the biggest key there. I think these circuits were a bit rude too. Yeah, I feel like, let's see. Maybe, I mean, these are kind of rude, but in a little different way. I don't think these are the levels I was thinking of. Like, there's some level I remember, like, kind of pairing stuff like, okay, 1 or 2, 0 1s, 1 or 2, like, all the way across the entire level. I don't think it was those, though. Warp zone. Let's do a waffle.